So probably about a year and a half ago, I had an experience. I was outside of Panera Bread, and the outside seating, and there was a dog there, and I sat on a table next to him. I looked at that animal, and he looked me in the eyes, and I looked at him, and I said, there's something in this animal that's really attracting me. Not just in being inquisitive, but I really sensed there was something in this dog that was something I needed. My name is Stephen Nelson. I'm currently living in Wellington, Florida. I volunteered for Vietnam. I believe I was 18 at that time, and within less than a month, I had orders, to go to Vietnam. And in June of 1969, I stepped foot on the the ground of South Vietnam. I was convinced I wasn't going to make it out of there alive. Being that close to death, you get that sense of death that's almost a suffocating feeling. I get times when I feel like I'm suffocating, and you get triggered. You get triggered with the emotions from the past. The replay starts happening, and you really start. You get feelings, you get smells. You get the senses are so heightened. Suffered a lot, with the PTSD, TBI. In my emotions, it's really affected my entire life. I don't know if I knew about service dogs so much, but I knew that people use dogs, to help them with emotional things. So when I started looking into information on the service dog, I just got very discouraged because I couldn't find any way of actually being able to practically do it because we weren't financially able to do that. I made contact, and you all sent a application very quickly, and I got excited just over that, And then when I found out there was there wasn't any charge to me as a combat veteran, I was ecstatic. I didn't want in any way, to appear anxious or, want to push it. You just get, you get apprehensive about that, that, hey, don't rock the boat, or, maybe, they might say, hey, I think, again, Vietnam veterans kind of live under that whole thing of rejection, I've suffered with it my whole life. I was really looking for, some hope, some encouragement that, yes, and she said, we got a dog we think, is a match for you. I just got to ask a couple questions, And so she asked me those questions. I said, no problem, That sounds great. I said, she sounds actually a little bit like me, So she said, yeah, she's great, So I was really ecstatic when that happened. When I told people that, hey, yeah, they fly you up there, they pay for your flight, they pick you up, they take you to a campus, they provide the food for you, you've got everything you need. And then I said, after that 10 days of training, they take you to the airport and, make sure you get, through the airport, and they fly you back. And then they keep checking up on you and providing constant, availability of input, and it's not like, here's the dog, good luck, glad you came. But it was a connection, like being part of the family, and knowing that, you had that support behind you, and that means everything. That really means everything to us. And I would actually, I'm not ashamed to say, I'd actually break down and cry. Just thinking about, meeting the dog, and just because of what, not only like waiting like a year, over a year for her, but basically for me, I feel like I've been waiting 46 years, ever since, I've gone through the combat trauma. And like the night before, it was like I felt like a kid, you know, at Christmas time, you know, it just in, you know, so much anticipation, you know, of that gift, you know, you're going to get, you know, and that's what I see her as. I see her as a gift, you know, an amazing gift that so much work has gone into, you know, to her. I mean, when I heard that these dogs, the value of them, like what goes on in training and all, is like over $50,000. You know, I said, man, it's so incredible. You know, I just know that what this animal, you know, provides is just a missing, something that's missing, you know, in the human connection. But being able to connect with her, the first night, you know, was incredible because, you know, I was a little insecure, you know, because, okay, this is a new dog, does she really like me? You know, is this going to work out? You know, she was so sensitive, you know, she just, I usually wake up anywhere from 2 to 4 times a night. The dreams that I have, you know, what's going on in my brain, my emotions, I just wake up a lot. And every time I woke up, she was so alert, you know, and just, yeah, got up and came right over, you know, to the bed and just like put her head on the, you know, on the mattress, you know, just, it made me cry. You know, I said, man, you know, this is incredible. There's a sensitivity there, you know, there's a connection, immediate connection, you know, between her and I, you know, that just immediately just, you know, just warmed my heart, you know, and just said, this is, you know, this is even above what I had expected. We're a team, you know, really a team now. She's going to really help me, but I'm going to really help her too, you know, to fulfill her purpose, you know. So it's just great, you know. I'm so thankful.